What's wrong with this perspective? Something is out of the ordinary. You're definitely going to notice once I start walking. Look at this! Oh my god, look at the art gallery. Everything feels so different now. It's like I've been transported back in time to the noughties and I'm playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, except it's the Hermitcraft server. And somehow I'm managing to actually navigate as I walk around here. This perspective looks so cool. B-Dubs showed this off in one of his episodes and I had to check it out. It is the orthogonal camera mod. And yeah, it puts everything into this isometric perspective. And I gotta admit, even when we like zoom out, like you're moving really slow, so what's on the screen doesn't change too much. Oh, look at Jeff in space over there. That's so good. Oh, and then my base. I love this perspective. It's fantastic. Now I have a rocket in my hand. Let's get a little bit risky. I may just splatter into a wall. Let's see what happens. I'm flying up. Okay, yeah. I'm still flying up, I think. Now let's try and turn. Oh my god, this is so trippy. Yes, okay. This is what I want. And then zoom out a little bit more and we can start to explore the world. Oh, I've got a gentle drift going on here. I think we're slowly accelerating though. This is an amazing way to see the Hermitcraft server. Whoo, look at all these builds we've done this season. Oh my god, we're reaching the commercial area. This is wonderful. This is an absolute joy to see the server this way. Oh my goodness me, it's so cool. Oh, look at that! It's the Death Scar! Oh, I'm getting really distracted flying around like this. There is actually somewhere we need to be heading to. Oh, here we go, It's coming into view. There it is, it's the logo! Hermitcraft Season 10. Oh, you gotta love that. Yeah, I finished it off. All the blocks have been placed down. So last time I wrapped up the episode before I went around and put in all of those tedious blocks on the side that you don't use as often. Like we've got iron, stone, mud. Down at this end of the map, it's your terracotta and your occasional bits of wall. But hey, it's all been placed now. Let's go to the spawn chunks and check it out on the map. Last time we saw this, it looked a little bit janky, didn't it? But now, yeah, looking much cleaner, blends in really nice. It is slightly unfortunate though, we can't see all of it from this angle here. Just a little bit of it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. We are located here inside of the fan art gallery, which is where I started my episode before I got wildly distracted by this view right here, which I wanted to show you just to focus on the art gallery itself. It looks amazing from this perspective. And to be fair, this thing looks pretty much amazing from any perspective. Corrales did such an amazing job with the design of this building, and if you would like to participate in his fan art gallery, I believe it is currently undergoing. So check out the last episode of Hermitcraft on his channel to get the details on how to participate. But as you may or may not know, my gallery submission process has now concluded, and this episode is all about bringing that artwork here onto the server, which involves me picking out a room. I think I'm going to go for one in this area. In fact, I'm just going to put a claim on this room right here. We're going to take this one for our submissions to be displayed. But first, I would like to show you all of the submissions that were sent in to be a part of this fan art gallery. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who participated and to everyone who's ever made fan art in the past as well. This is a massively inspiring part of why I do what I do. It is one thing to put out your own creativity into the world through these videos and the things that we create in these episodes, but then it's even more amazing to see it come back at you through someone else's experiences. I love how the fan art tells a story not just of me being in it, but of how that artist sees me and the things that they're interested in. You can see people mixing their personality into what they create, and I love seeing that feedback loop. It's always interesting to see the different takes that people have on the character or the things that I build, and if they know it or not, they're also putting a bit of themselves into it too, which is just fantastic. We had a total of 47 submissions. Most of them were over on the Reddit. There were much less on Twitter, the website formerly known as X. And I believe Corrales is doing his submissions through email. So it'll be interesting to find out what the engagement is on these different sites or email so that future hermits can pick and choose what method they think is best for them. I know some of you don't use Reddit and Twitter, and I apologize if that was a problem, but you know how it is. If we didn't use those websites but some different ones, then I'm sure that would cut off some different people from participating, so you can never win, really. And I'll tell you what, it was a joy to go through all the submissions one by one, getting them edited into images to put in this video that you're looking at right now. I really enjoyed just taking my time to look at all of these. And I mention this because I've interacted with a lot of your fan art over the years. I actually have a website page dedicated to it, xisumavoid.com/fanart. And periodically I update this. It seems like I haven't done it in a while. But basically, whenever I encounter fan art online, I always make sure to save it and then upload that to the website at some point too. But the point being is that I see it in little bits here and there where people tweet it at me or send it to me through some other means, and I've always adored it, but it was quite different to sit down and just see so much of it that was new and fresh in one go. So I've always been really passionate about the fan art aspect of doing this, which would probably be no surprise because here we are creating the fan art gallery on Hermitcraft. So I want to extend my thanks not only to the people who participated in this gallery event, but to all the people that have done this in the past. It's brought me immense joy and pleasure, and I can't thank you enough. So if you're watching this episode, I would have updated the website, including all of the submissions that you have seen entered for the fan art gallery. But next, I want to share with you some honorable mentions. The process of going through all of these images and picking out just a handful to come on here to the server was a difficult one. And eventually I got there. I think the ones that I picked probably say a lot about my own personality, but along the way there were just a few that I thought needed mentioning too. First we have ScanRL with a fantastic group portrait of 4 of my different characters and Evil X there in the shadows. I really love the art style, but there was another group gallery that I picked instead of this one. I wanted to mention it though just because I really love the art style. Next, we have Benny, who was doing something really different, going for the traditional Minecraft painting style and creating something quite new with it, which I thought was a fantastic approach. I chose not to pick it because I wanted to put ones that represented me personally in it, but I did think this was a really great piece of art. Similar to that, we have S Crystal with this pixelated graphic style that's very similar to the map aesthetic. And here it's a lot brighter, a lot colorful, and you can see I'm in my base of Season 10. This was another really great entry that I wanted to mention. This fourth one is by Baron Von Cat, and I mentioned a moment ago how my selections say a lot about me. This one is very me, but I felt like it overstepped the Minecraft boundary. This reminds me of the extreme metal bands that I like and how they have the t-shirts with the logos and the crazy art. This totally played into that aesthetic and I adored it, but I felt like it didn't quite fit in on the server, so it's in the honorable mentions category. So my friends, this brings us to the art pieces that are going to be here on the server. A moment ago, I mentioned the group avatar. This is the one that I picked by Sad Pop-Tarts. This was also a part of the episode 1000 fan art collection. And I just love how many of the different skins that I've had over the years and Evil X are in this group fan art. So that represented the different skins from across the years, and this one represents something we did this season. Hoodie Knight coming in with a fantastic tribute to Mace Race. I love the logo, the lightning, me with the giant mace, and of course capturing the copper aesthetic that we used for this build. Now, if you know the origin of my skin, it is Doom Guy from Doom, and this just captures so much of what I love about the Doom aesthetic with the logo. We've got Evil X, we've then got builds from this season and myself down there at the bottom. I love everything about this one. The second I first saw it, I knew it was going to be chosen. So we've represented my different avatars, a build from this season, my love of Doom. What is my other big love in life? It is music, and Lucky Tiger Kitten has drawn my in-game avatar with a view of the bass behind it, but I'm playing my Gothic Explorer guitar, and this absolutely pulls on my heartstrings. I had to put this one in here. So the next question, my friends, is... can you count? That was only 4. 4 of 5. Aha, I did say that I would leave one of these choices up to you. So I picked out 4 different art pieces with a familiar theme. And that theme is a closer representation of one of our different avatars. We have Dodo Inkling here with the Bone Mage from Season 9. And I love the dark aesthetic here with the purple tint. It is fantastic. Hero Blender coming in with our Season 8 Axolotl skin. Looking adorable. I was about to reference a mermaid, as I think there is a tail in lack of legs, but of course, I'm an aquatic creature here. I'm an axolotl. Ender Moon Wolf, representing the Wolf of Wall Street from this season. And oh my goodness me, do those pups look so cute. And last of all, we have Independent NO here with a really nice style for drawing Evil X here. It's simple, but something very appealing about it. There's like a three-dimensionality to the shading, which I really appreciate. So this was put to you, the audience of my channel, through a community post. If you haven't seen these before, you can find them in your feed or go to my channel and click on posts. So here I let you all vote. And as of time of recording, we've had over 40,000 votes, which is amazing. And here is the result. It is the Bone Mage in the lead with almost 50% of the total vote. So congratulations to Dodo Inkling. You were selected by the community to be a part of the fan art gallery. Now, all of this has involved me doing some behind-the-scenes work with spreadsheets, files, data packs, resource packs, getting all the stuff ready for not only myself, but the other hermits too. And I gotta say, I do like getting stuck in with all that technical stuff. It's like a puzzle that needs figuring out, but figured it out I have. And if we look here, I have the resource pack equipped. This isn't going to be done through the server's resource pack until the very end of the season. What I have neglected to do is put the data pack on the server, so let's go ahead and reload. There it is. It's been successfully added. And with the help of some commands, I now have the paintings. And this is one of the things I'm really excited for. Look at this. The title of the painting is yellow, the author is in gray, and everyone has been properly attributed through the Minecraft tooltips. Although apparently I made some sort of mistake here. Okay, I've discovered what that is, and I fixed it. I made a little typo. Now, what you're going to see at the end of this hallway in my room may not look like I've done too much, but I sort of spent a lot of time moving the art pieces around over and over again. I wanted something really minimal that matched the theme of the overall art gallery, and I've ended up with this, just these chunks of white concrete coming down from the ceiling. And then behind here, we've got the frog lamps to illuminate the pictures to their maximum brightness. And this is the layout that I've gone for. As I said, I spent a fair bit of time just shuffling these like left and right by one block until I got it feeling just about right. And I got to tell you, the best bit was when I popped the painting onto the lamps. Like each time I right click, it was like, bam! And there it is. This project is absolutely immense. And I think every hermit is really going to enjoy coming around here and putting their own pieces of fine art into this incredible building we've put together. There is only one issue though, which is the title and the artist name may need a little bit of compression because it's actually by The Wandering Mask. So I think what I might also do is put a lectern into these rooms, maybe over at the entrance to say whose gallery it is, if that wasn't obvious, and then have some full credits and stuff in the lectern. I've also deliberately used the bamboo wood palette so that if another hermit just wants to sort of pick up the same vibe, they could possibly just go with the same arrangement idea and then swap out the signs and the trapdoors for a different wood material to give each room a bit of its own flair. But when the other hermits move in, they're allowed to do whatever they want in these spaces, and I have just not had the building vibe lately. I've been doing so much technical stuff getting this all together that I really haven't had a flash of inspiration to do something that would look really unique in here. So I've gone for a very clean and straightforward room that fits the aesthetic of the place, and there are many more rooms here to slowly fill up over the rest of the season. Now, I wanted this episode to be all about the fan art gallery, which we have put into the building now. You will, of course, get to enjoy it for yourselves when the world download comes around at the end of the season. But there is just one other thing I wanted to address this episode. It's something that I just neglected to mention in the last one. And this kind of thing, it kind of kills my energy a bit when I read it in the comments. It's a little bit of backseat gaming going on. You see, last episode we put in this incredible Loglands logo, its own custom font and fade with color. It's purpose made and it uses shulker boxes so you don't actually see them in the world. But this seemed to be lost on some people simply because I failed to mention it. You can rename a banner, right? So let's go ahead and grab this map, fly over to the location, place this thing down on the ground, which you would probably actually hide underground, and then right click on it with your map. And as you can see, it adds a text and a banner marker. And the thing is, the text looks okay, but the banner marker I'm not so sure about, and it could be a little tricky to get this exactly where you want. I guess it's not that bad, but in my head, I wanted something bigger, bolder, colorful. Like, look at the difference between these two and tell me how much better the one on the right is compared to the left. What do you think, buddy? Which one is it, the left or the right? So that's the thing that I forgot to mention. I knew all about this. I just thought this way would look so much better. But I gotta say, like, doing this over and over again for the full map is just insane. So I may end up using banners to label everything, or maybe we won't label everything. I don't know. I'll just await for your feedback. I'm going to undo this for now, though. And that brings us to the end of this episode. A massive thank you once again to everyone who participated in the fan art submissions. As I said earlier, Corralis's are ongoing, so if you do fan art and you want to do one of Corralis, there is an opportunity to get inside of this building. Yeah, go check out his episode and his channel to find out about that. That's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in another episode of Hermitcraft. Bye-bye.